Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new around here, I'm Damo and this is my channel. So this is part 2 of my ex-Jehovah's Witness videos. This one's more 5 things that I dislike about the Jehovah's Witnesses in terms of being one. So I posted the original video of being an ex-Jehovah's Witness about 5 months ago, and to everyone who commented on that video, thank you so much. Everyone left really nice comments. There were some people that had to have their say. But besides them few people, thank you so much. So yes, I was born into the Jehovah's Witnesses. Once again, my mum and my dad were both Jehovah's Witnesses. And from a young age, I was taught their morals and values. Going to school was always a little bit difficult because you were always known as the Jehovah's Witness. You know, the people that go door knocking. So that was always a challenge because it really opened up a door to be bullied. If anyone wanted to attack you on anything, you're a Jehovah's Witness, you're people that go door knocking. It was an easy way to be bullied at such a young age as well. Anything that you're bullied about hurts, whether it's your shoes, your hairstyle, whatever. And then when it came to things like Christmas or birthdays or even having to sing the national anthem, you were always that one kid who never participated because you were a Jehovah's Witness. Couldn't sing happy birthday, couldn't do the Christmas colouring-ins, couldn't sing the national anthem at the school assembly. So you were always that one kid who never participated in any of those activities. So that was straight away a problem. The next biggest problem, of course, was witnessing. I think it's completely and utterly dangerous, to be quite honest with you. Having little kids going knocking on strangers' doors, it definitely sends the wrong message to them. In my part 1 video, I mentioned that me and my mum knocked on this one guy's door and he threatened that if he had a gun, he would shoot my mum and then he would shoot me. So obviously that was a little bit scary to hear from a grown-ass man, and when you're 4 years old, it's frightening. And another one was the meetings. Getting home from school, you had about 2 hours between school time and actually having to go to the meeting. So you had to have dinner, wash up and all that. I'd come home from school with homework, and instead of doing my homework, my mum would tell me, prepare for the meeting. You know, do your homework when you get home. So you'd get home from the meeting about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then you'd have to do your homework. Well, of course, you're tired, and the time you get to sleep, you're tired the next day, and when you hand your homework in, most of it's wrong because you were extremely tired whilst doing it. I just really hate the mindset of the Jehovah's Witnesses in terms of, well, the new system's coming soon, so don't worry about your education, focus on the meetings, focus on putting Jehovah first. You know, don't go to college, go out witnessing. That sort of stuff really annoys me. It really does. I also found that in the congregation there was 1 or 2 people, whether they're kids or adults, seem to be the congregation favourites, and everyone would want to speak to them and everyone would want to listen to them. This annoyed me a lot because I didn't really get along with most people in the congregations, and that certainly wasn't me. I certainly wasn't one of the favourites because my interests were sports, YouTube, and it's just things that Jehovah's Witnesses tend to disassociate themselves with. The thing I hate about this religion the most, and probably what puts it into the cult category, is the way that they use fear and guilt against you. For example, I was told when I left that I must not like my granny because she passed away, and if I really wanted to see her again, I would stay a Jehovah's Witness. So that's, you know, that's using guilt to try to make me stay. So they use a lot of guilt and they use a lot of fear tactics to keep you in line and keep you from leaving. And it's also how they actually draw people into the religion. It puts into perspective how Russia actually shut the Jehovah's Witnesses down there for a period of time. I have nothing against Jehovah's Witnesses themselves, like the people in the congregation. I think they're really nice people. However, it's the organisation and the governing body that I have a massive grudge against, because they use, once again, fear and guilt against people to keep them in a cult. I'm going to use the C word, cult. And it's really sad because they use this fear and the guilt against people in ways that they shouldn't. Really should not use it against people the way they do, but they do. And it sucks, big time. When my mum and dad broke up, it certainly wasn't your textbook style breakup because of the Jehovah's Witness element to it. My dad was basically told that you either have to be sorry and stay with your wife, or you get this fellowship and you leave. And we all know what comes with being disfellowshipped. You lose all your friends in the congregation and your family aren't allowed to see you, those who are Jehovah's Witnesses. So immediately you have to start weighing up the situation and you're put in a really unfair position. For those of you who have watched the previous video, you know exactly what my dad did, and I think he did the absolute right thing, not just by me but by everyone, because who knows what would have happened had my parents been together still. So there are my 5 things I dislike about the Jehovah's Witnesses. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video, whether it's a Jehovah's Witness video or not, I'm not sure. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.